All right. So HVAC, not something you'd normally think is super exciting,
Right.
but we're going to deep dive into it today.
Yeah.
And really the reason we're doing this is that product knowledge
Yes.
is so important in HVAC.
Absolutely.
And, you can imagine yourself
Yeah.
as an HVAC technician.
Right.
The customer's relying on you
Absolutely.
to advise them on what to get.
Yeah.
And if you don't know your products, then
Yeah, you're sunk.
you're really in trouble.
That's the thing about this industry.
Yeah.
You really got to be the expert for the customer.
Right. And they're going to come to you for that expertise.
They are.
And that's what we're going to give you today.
Yeah. And, it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's not just about knowing, all the specs, but it's about conveying that to the customer.
Absolutely.
And making it make sense for them.
Yeah. And
That's where the real value comes in.
totally.
Absolutely.
So, imagine somebody comes in and they're like, oh, I'm trying to decide between a Goodman and a Rheem.
Right.
And you're like, okay, well, do you know, the difference in the SEER ratings?
Exactly.
Or the warranties or,
Yeah, or even
yeah,
what makes them different fundamentally.
right.
Is one better in a certain application?
Yeah, can you really walk them through that?
Right.
And so that's kind of what we want to be able to give you the ability to do
Yeah, exactly.
after this deep dive.
Break down the knowledge
Yeah.
into a few key
All right,
areas.
so what are those key areas of product knowledge?
So the first one's going to be product features.
Okay.
So you got to know not just what they are, but why they're there. So for example,
Yeah.
a lot of systems are moving to R32 refrigerant now.
Okay.
So you got to know okay, what is that?
Right.
Why is that better?
Mhm.
Why are we moving to that?
Yeah, and how does that
As a standard,
impact the customer's experience or their wallet? Exactly.
what's the benefit to them?
Right, so R32,
Is it going to save them money? Is it going to
Yeah.
make the system last longer?
is it better for the environment?
Exactly.
Okay.
So things like that.
All right, cool. And then,
So that's the features.
yeah.
And then you got to talk about the benefits of those features.
Okay.
So that kind of goes hand in hand.
All right, so how do we
Both of you.
tie the two together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it uses R32.
Mm-hmm.
That means it's going to have a lower global warming potential.
Okay.
It's going to be more efficient.
Right.
And so,
And
that
yeah.
translates to cost savings over the life of the system.
Right, so you're basically telling the customer,
Yeah.
hey, this is better for the environment.
Mhm.
It's going to save you money.
Right.
Long term. This is
Yeah.
the way to go.
And that's a huge thing for a lot of customers.
Yeah, totally.
Especially energy conscious customers who want to, do their part and save some money along the way.
Yeah, totally. And then there's also the SEER rating, right?
Right.
Which is the seasonal energy efficiency ratio.
Yeah, and that's another big one.
Yeah. And so a higher SEER means lower energy bills.
Exactly.
So you can really sell that to the customer.
Mhm.
Hey, this is going to save you money
Right.
every month on your electricity.
Exactly. And again, that's a tangible benefit
Yeah,
that they can understand.
totally.
It's not some
Green.
abstract concept.
Not just jargon.
It's hey, this is going to hit your wallet.
It's going to be green.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then the third area
Yeah.
is going to be common issues and solutions.
Okay.
So being able to anticipate those problems
Mm-hmm.
and, being able to tell the customer, hey, this is something that might happen,
Yeah.
but here's how we're going to fix it.
Mhm.
Or here's how we can prevent it.
Right.
That builds a lot of trust.
Yeah. But is there a risk there of scaring the customer
Oh, for sure.
by being oh yeah, this could break and this could break and
Yeah, you don't want
this could go wrong.
to overwhelm them.
Right.
You want to strike a balance.
Right.
But you want to be honest
Right.
and show them that you're knowledgeable and you're proactive.
Okay. So you could say something
Yeah.
this sometimes happens,
Right.
but don't worry, I know how to fix it. Or I know how to prevent it.
hey, just so you know,
Yeah.
sometimes these systems, can have this issue down the line.
Okay.
But don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm trained to handle that, and here's how we can prevent it.
Right. So you're kind of
Mhm.
positioning yourself as a problem solver,
Exactly.
which I think is really good.
And that's what sets you apart
Totally.
from the competition.
Yeah. It's not just about installing the thing. It's about
Sure.
it's about the whole package.
Yeah, taking care of them.
Yeah. Peace of mind
Right.
for the customer.
Exactly.
Okay. So you're that trusted advisor.
So let's put this all together. Let's say you're selling the Goodman GLX S5B unit.
Right.
And you know this thing like the back of your hand.
You know it inside and out.
Yeah, all the ins and outs.
The features, all the potential issues.
Mhm.
how are you going to close the deal?
So you got to tailor your approach to the customer's needs. So you know if you've got an energy-conscious homeowner, you're going to hit those high-efficiency features. Talk about the potential savings. But if it's a larger property, maybe you need a multi-zone system for optimal comfort control.
Exactly. So you're kind of like...
You're customizing your pitch.
You're giving them a tailored solution.
Exactly.
That's awesome. And that's a great opportunity there.
Absolutely.
Upsell them on a multi-zone system.
There you go.
Right.
See, you're thinking like a salesperson now.
I know.
That's what we want.
I'm learning.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
It's about using that product knowledge to really,
guide your customer to the best choice.
Totally.
For their needs.
So to wrap this up, HVAC product knowledge.
It's more than just specs.
It's really about...
It's about connecting with those customers.
Building trust, offering tailored solutions.
Building trust.
And ultimately driving those sales.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, any final thoughts?
So I want to leave you with this.
Okay.
Think about how else you can use this product knowledge to stand out in the industry.
Okay.
So beyond the technical stuff, how can you really differentiate yourself?
Okay.
Maybe it's showcasing your passion, your commitment to staying up to date with the latest advancements, or just, your genuine desire to help your customer create comfortable and efficient spaces.
I love that.
So food for thought.
Food for thought. All right, thanks for joining us for this deep dive on HVAC product knowledge.
Absolutely.
We'll catch you next time.
See ya.